On is the punt team now as this one's sent away.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
Mariota and the Titans break the huddle, first and 10 at their own 13. Now a carry for the shifty Dion Lewis. And he's dropped just shy of the 25 at the 24. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Hey, watch the lane. Check. One. Slam.
They'll stay with Lewis here on first down. There to stop him on the defensive side, Fred Warner.
Yeah, baby. Mike's 54. Mike's 54.
A second down run with Lewis. And some room to maneuver. It's a big play there by Lewis. 41 yards. You were telling me this yesterday. That's exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
So first and 10 now from the 30.
One. Shift. Check nickel.
Now Lewis here on first down. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, got to like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
On second down, it's Lewis.
Rush in.
Well, that didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just started in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Brings up third and 1.
They'll try to run for it. Lewis. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
The running game's played a huge part in getting them down to this point on the field. I say stay with it. Keep pounding the football. Keep driving. Keep grinding.
Yeah, even down in the red zone, keep going for it.
No doubt about it. Dance with what brung you.
54 Mike. Here we go, D.
Now a play fake here on first down. And that is caught. Walker, touchdown Titans. A 9-yard touchdown there. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Santos with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game.
The score, Titans 7, 49ers 0.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. Cameron Wake picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
To try again after the sack. Garoppolo. And oh, look at that, a diving catch. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
Here we go.
First down, 49ers.
Garoppolo now, first down throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Cameron Wake able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his third sack of the afternoon. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long.
Whip. Watch the whip.
On play action, now Garoppolo. And he's going to go down again.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Well, that last sack, it puts Garoppolo and the 49ers in a tough spot. They face a third and long.
Hey, watch this.
21. Here we go.
From the gun on third, Garoppolo. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Now, they'll be looking to duplicate the efforts of drive number 1 that resulted in 7 points in the 7-zip lead.
Well, you know how much I enjoy horse racing, right? Looks like they caught a flyer out of the gate, as they would say when you're running the big-time races. Means they get out to a fast start. They're setting the pace, making the other team chase now.
At the 15-yard line.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
When you see passes knocked down by those guys I call the frustrated fullbacks, the linebackers, you know that in their zone coverage, they were able to drop, see the ball thrown, and react to it very quickly.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Let's go. Motion.
Here's Mariota. Blitz coming, and down he goes. D. Ford drops him for a loss of 10, and it's going to be 4th and long. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. Here's Brett Kern now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. On the return is Pettis. 12 yards on the return. That on offense, first and 10.
First and 10 at their own 41-yard.
Here we go.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover on their first 2 drives.
And I think the game's starting to take shape a little bit now, and I'm going to take it into the basketball world. When you're having trouble scoring or moving the ball in basketball, what do? Get it to their best player, right? Find a matchup, create it, exploit it, and try and move the football.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He'll find Goodwin here on the right side. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there, because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag. Because when you do, you just put the ball on him and then let him run.
Yeah, he's got some space. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
This defense not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. They came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Here we go.
After the incomplete pass, here now is second and 10.
Come get White.
There's Garoppolo to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout. as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Well, that last sack, it puts Garoppolo and the 49ers in a tough spot. They face a 3rd and long.
65.
And we're going 37's to Mike. Mike 37. Not here.
Hey, Alpha.
And we're going 37's to Mike. Mike 37.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. Complete to the running back, Matt Breida. It's a 15-yard pickup, but it'll lead to a 4th down.
He's crashing. He's checking crash.
21.
They'll go for it. It's Garoppolo. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Kenny Vaccaro. Well, before this one, you and I were looking at the standings through 2 weeks, and obviously it's early, but if you think about the numbers since 1990, so let's say the last 30 years, teams that began the season 2-0 made the playoffs about 60% of the time, and what you and I counted that we have 9 2-0 teams right now?
Yeah, how about that? We were talking about, 4 in the AFC, 5 in the NFC, but the big deal for teams, if you're looking at this analytically, if you get to 3-0, your odds of making the playoffs jump to 75%. So that's going to be the goal all of these teams are shooting for this upcoming week. Get to 3-0, and you start to feel really good about getting to the postseason.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Mariota. And he locates Walker, complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Delaney Walker, as the first half is winding down. And the Titans are able to extend their lead. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here in the 2nd quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the 2nd half.
Santos able to tack on the extra point, and it's now 14-0.
Cairo Santos set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Here we go.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Time here for likely a couple plays if they want it, but with the field position what it is, maybe better suited to just sit on this one?
I'm with you totally. I would sit on it and get into the locker room and start over. But if they do decide to try and make a play, we know what the basics are. You run draw, you run screen. I would maybe run a little swing pass and try and get my lineman out in space and see if they can chop a hole into the secondary and see if he can run a little bit.
Garoppolo, a final shot here before half. He's going to go for a big play, and that's caught inside the 30. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, they'll start this drive at about the 37-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. This defense could use a few more plays like that right now.
It certainly could, but think about it from an offense's perspective right now. They've got a lead, but they don't want to throttle down too much and stall themselves. Still want to move at a nice pace.
8 yards on the screen there, not enough, and it'll be 4th down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass, looked like it was coming together, looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard.
Check 37, check 37.
Mariota going to give to Lewis. And the surge is going to be too much defensively. He's hit and taken down to the backfield. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Niners take over in terrific field position. Play action. Garoppolo. Gets this one left side to Pettis. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. And that one results in 35 yards. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Garoppolo now. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. Adoree Jackson right there, step for step in coverage.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
And a nice pickup there. He gets about 5 down to the 4-yard line. A big play to start the drive got him in this position, but this defense is held. And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out as his guys are back within a single score. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. Throwing on 2nd down, Mariota. He finds Corey Davis. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. 12 yards there and a 1st down. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Throwing is Mariota. And Davis has it over the middle. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a 1st down again.
Check 99.
On 1st down, it's Lewis. And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. To throw on 2nd and 6, Mariota. And Davis with it left side. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 31-yard line.
Mark 56.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Play action now. Mariota. He'll take a shot for Davis to the end zone. And nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete.
brings up second.
Line of scrimmage, the 31, as they line up 2nd and 10. Mariota to throw it. Sets up the screen to Lewis. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And it's going to be 3rd down and a ways to go here, 3rd and 14.
Sick as the mic. Hey, defense, let's go. Showing A.
They'll throw again. Mariota. And he's got a man, Corey Davis. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 19.
Well, partner, when you ask anyone other than your QB to throw the ball, you must have a lot of confidence or you think you're really going to fake them out, and it looks like they did exactly that.
Yeah, going deep in the playbook and a great grab on the other end. That is caught at the 7. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Marcus Mariota with his 3rd touchdown pass of the afternoon. And the Titans are able to extend their lead. Santos with the extra point. And it's now 21-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is a defense getting
under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Cameron Wake able to put an end to that play, and in so doing puts an end to this 3rd quarter. Back now in Nashville. It's 49er football, but some ground to cover. They find themselves behind as we hit the 4th and final quarter. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Off the play fake to McKinnon, it's Garoppolo. The tight end Kittle has it on the left side. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. On play action, it's Garoppolo. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Wesley Woodyard, he does a little bit of everything, and this time he gets the sack. So they really needed points here in a 2-score game. Could not come away with anything there on 4th.
And while we know they're a little bit discouraged here, they can't check out of this game. You and I have called a good number of games over the course of our career where we've seen these types of situations. Teams get the ball back, and that miracle does occur. So they can't let that dream go just yet. They have to get stout on defense here.
Yeah, right now really hoping for a turnover. And only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Buzz, Mike, 54's Mike. Check, watch 54, watch 54. Army. Mike's 5-4, Mike's 5-4.
3rd and short yardage, Mariota. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. From 8 yards out. And the Titans are able to extend their lead.
Brandon, is there any way you and I can join this quarterback in the zone he's in? He's absolutely feeling it. Touchdown after touchdown, throwing the ball.
Santos able to tack on the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Let's go.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time, went for it on fourth, didn't get it. Let's see if they can pick themselves. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Cameron Wake. My goodness, make that now 5 sacks for him in this ball game. Really, really turning in an incredible performance. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. 2nd down, McKinnon. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. Not the start to the drive they were hoping for. That run doesn't get them much at all.
No, not at all. And that leaves them with 3rd and long, which means you've got to dial up something pretty good. Think your best player with a play that he likes to run best.
Watch the screen.
Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Set. Wide.
Mike 54. Mike 54.
Let's make these babies.
They'll run on 1st down. Lewis. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
The tackle by D. Ford.
Oh, yeah.
It's a pickup of 3.
From the 40 now on 2nd down. Mariota. This one caught by Davis. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Mariota now 12 of 16 thus far. It's 1st and 10. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. The 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards. Mariota. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. And he's unable to haul it in. So it falls incomplete over the middle third of the field. And that brings up 4th. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 4th down here in a game that looks to have been decided already. Mariota to throw for it on 4th. And it is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the 49ers are going to get the football back. So we were looking at each other up here in the booth when they went for that saying, oh, wow, talk about trying to add insult to injury.
Some teams are just like that. You know, some philosophies, some coaches are like, look, when I got a chance to put some more points on the board, I don't care what the situation, I'm going to do it. And they're also the same coaches as a general rule that if someone does it to them, you won't hear a peep of protest out of them. That's just who they are.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now. And if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one.
Here we go.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Garoppolo. And Garrett Selleck here on the completion. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down.
1st down.
Here we go.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Set the tone, defense. Set the tone.
On play action, now Garoppolo. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
What a nice read and play by the defensive tackle. Never bought the play action fake. Went right for the quarterback and put him on the ground.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. They fake the give. Now Garoppolo looks to throw. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Wesley Woodyard in there to drop him, and sacks on 1st and 2nd downs. Now leads to a 3rd and long. Well, that last sack, it puts Garoppolo and the 49ers in a tough spot. They face a 3rd and long.
You're going to see me in your nightmares.
3rd and short, McKinnon. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down.
We often talk of situational football. Let's just call it team football. The defense did their job, got off the field, brought up a punting situation, so they're turning the ball back over to their offense. You think those guys will get along very well right now? Of course they will. Defense helped the offense. Now it's their turn to take it downfield.
So this one, a Tennessee Titan victory, and it was their defense that really paved the way to this victory as they allowed the 1 touchdown, and that was all she wrote.
Almost want to do the defense chant right now, right? Defense with a couple of claps in there, but no one wants to hear that from me. Let's just talk about how they got it done, though. When you take care of every aspect of the game, shut down the run, control the airways, right? Make sure the quarterback is harassed. This type of performance you get.